Alright, doing some time with the Growler. Alright, so as you can see here, we're going for the big time. 1 Growler, fucking 1 Rhea, 2 Rhea, 3 Rare, controlled by a Cronus. Another Rhea here, Cronus, Rhea, Rhea. So about 8 Rheas in total, so looking at about 64 missiles total. It's a lot of firepower. I could think anything that came up against it would probably meet a very bitter end. But that ain't gonna happen to us, not today. So alright. Got our mirrors down. Get my HMD on. Wings are good. Alright. So, best way to go about this is Rheas are radar-guided missiles. You know, they got a super high flight ceiling. So we'll naturally be keeping our radar off. We don't need it unless we're going to use a harm, which for this demonstration I won't be. Alright, gear up. Oh yeah, for future reference, you don't need a backseater to activate your EWS menu. So, for the first bit of business, we will be using the high risk function, also known as high risk, which means you're going directly into the shit, and you're gonna need as much fucking cover as possible. So, first things first, we'll go ahead and activate high risk, and as well we'll activate the ECM. So, our ghost friends are here. And as another good defensive measure, we'll go ahead and pop our burner. Full throttle. Yep, you've started firing. So they've got a ping on me. Oh, they fired. And the system jammed it. They fired 2 more. They've been jammed. Also known as being spoofed. This is an amazing aircraft. My goodness. They're fucking... all those missile contrail lines, they're just jamming them outright. Fucking the high risk did its job. They're fucking chasing ghosts. Oh, there's more. All that countering, you probably can hear it. That's my fucking my awesome going off. Now why the reason for the burner? Why not just conventional speed? I've noticed that with enough saturation attacks, it can get through the jamming, especially missiles in the direct 6 o'clock position. I don't know why. It's probably just, the 6 o'clock is always obviously the most, God, I lost my train of thought. Is the most vulnerable position because you've got only, back defenses. So let's keep my fucking shits, nice and my chaff to, single or burst. Burst 1 suffices. So they got the Cronus radar still have a passive lock on me, but they're missiles are just about, you know... Oh, there was actually... I lied. Their missiles are... They still have a couple left. But the ECM is, you know, still cooking. So the jamming has been completed. That means... Now the ECM on this won't stop. This will stay active as long as, you know, this aircraft is up and moving. Only way to shut it off is either by direct action. You know, you going into the EWO menu and shutting it off manually, or the aircraft being shot out of the sky. One being preferable to the other. Now you say for ESM, it'll show the number of ESM, or the number of, you know, planes ESM is affecting. We can, most I can cover, most I've covered so far is 7. And that's just with the one bird. You know, you put more into that, the possibilities are endless. Also, the ALQ-99s, these things on the bottom, the more you have, the more spoofing you can do. So there actually is a jamming category. You lose the harms, unfortunately, but it allows for, you know, more retroactive jamming. So that was the high risk. So, with that being said, now we'll do the low risk, which, you know, is us kind of staying out of the zone. It lasts with the high risk in mind and the low risk. The low risk is with you, you know, not getting shot at, which is the idea around it. It has a little shorter use time. It's at 70 seconds compared to the high risk of 150 seconds. So before we even take off, all we would need to necessarily do is open up the electronic warfare menu. We know that the aircraft are, or the AAA is in the Darbang Pass. Find it on this goddamn, there they are. So we could do a low risk, and we could set it for .300 at an altitude of about 25. So we'll set it here. If I can get it, there you go. So now low risk is activated. There they are, our ghost targets. Now, like always, to keep ourselves safe. Actually, can we sensor jam? No, we can't. So sensor jamming is its own set. While these 3 have to be done individually, ESM can always be active with the other 3. So we'll go ahead and put our ESM on. Full burner. As looks like the party's already begun. They're launching. Look at those beautiful missile contrail lines. We're gonna fly real low to the deck. This is mountainous terrain, so that is low risk in a nutshell. They see the radar see the targets, and now they've gone through the trouble of, you know, starting to fire off their loads. You know, 64 missiles total. That can be a definite lot.
Pull up, altitude, altitude.
The whole point is to keep your radar off. If they see a radar contact all the way in the direction that the aircraft ain't, they're gonna know something's possibly up. They're CPUs, so naturally they're gonna attack anything that comes into their cordon. So, but if it was if a Zeus is controlling that would be targets, then you may want to keep that in mind.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
That was close. Had to. Oh, and I'm in their sight now. They launched
Pull up,
some.
pull up, pull up, pull up. Counter, flat,
They
flare.
jammed one. Spooked one.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up,
Just
pull up.
keep us
pull
real
up,
low.
Pull up.
Right. So that is high risk. Or I'm sorry, that is low risk. Now, because the low risk targets are so much farther away, we'll go ahead and activate our radar. I'm not entirely sure. They're behind that mountain bend, or inside the mountain. Yeah, so they've started lighting me up.
Counter.
Yeah. A lot of these batteries are opening up on me.
Fat flare, counter, counter, fat flare, counter, fat flare, counter.
Oh boy. God damn.
Fat flare,
That's what 64 missiles look like coming at you.
Fat flare, counter, fat flare, counter.
The system can handle it, but you just gotta be careful. Sometimes they get lucky. Like, if you're looking at that radar, that thing is going nutsil right now. Give him a nice little flyby.
Altitude, altitude.
Alright, enough games. So now, we gotta... There's more than 2 Cronuses, but Rheas don't have a active radar, so we just gotta find the... There it is. And... there it is. Boom. There goes one radar. Now, if one of half of those batteries still have an active lock on me, as they should. One of the secondary radar took control once its buddy went out. And I don't actually have a visual.
Pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
There's so much. Slow down for a second. I have to get a visual lock, or at least get the nose in the right direction. Go to thermal. Alright, come on, come on, come on.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Alright, there it is. Either they're keeping the radar off to, prevent me from shooting, or, which they are perfectly capable of doing.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull
Alright, for some reason I can't lock. Might be a range thing. Might need to step out of ways and come back in. Alright, they're at the edge of my radar, making left. Okay. Let's see if we can kill us something. Interesting. Okay. Well then. So we have one last thing we have to demonstrate. And that's the SJ, or the sensor jammer. Now, this one is a bit unknown to me, but according... One second. Just pull up the Growler menu for the Steam Workshop. According to this, the sensor jammer can disable the enemy active radar sensor in range, planes, and AA vehicles. If equipped with more than one ALQ-99, it increases the jamming range and increases operation times. Okay. All right. So, all right. We're gonna jump in, and the same thing. We'll be activating the SJ now, as well as the ESM, because double the protection is awesome. And we'll also be setting burst 1 for chaff and flares. Fucking love this color. Alright, let's rock and roll. Alrighty, full power, burner on, chimney on. Hands-on control. Alright, here we go. Gear up. And again, this time we will keep our radar on because we're going to be going straight into it. We won't be spoofing them with ghosts. We'll be getting right into the guts. So, U is on. SJ initiated. And ESM on.
Counter, counter, counter.
Alright. They're firing, so not entirely sure about that. The SJ. Oof. Jesus, we're flying right in, nose first, right into them. We're going nutso right there. Good lord. You fly into this with any other aircraft, I guarantee you won't survive. Well, unless you're in something quick. But this, I mean, shit, we're flying at a nice clean 600. And yeah, they can't touch us. I'm curious now though, cause maybe I'm not sure. I mean, my sensor jamming is. Let me turn my ESM off. Okay, that's strange. I'm gonna try it one more time, just with the sensor jam, with the ESM off. You'll have to get a little bit more defensive, but I just want to make sure I'm using the SJ correctly. Not that I've never used the SJ. I prefer, just using the high risk, low risk with the ESM in secondary position. Open. I don't need the AMS. SJ on. Sensor jam initiated. Time 90 seconds. Starting now. Alright. Let's fucking do it. So let's keep it going. It's supposed to disable their radar, their active radar lock on me. flying. I'm pretty sure they're over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Now they're launching.
Counter. Caution.
Oh, yeah.
Counter.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, they're slamming me. Yeah, so I don't know about SJ. I preferably would, possibly, in my opinion, I don't think I would use it, but that's on you. If you can get it to work, you can get it to work, but disable the enemy active radar sensor in range, planes, AA. High risk creates radar dummy around your position. Low risk create radar dummy around on the map when using EWS dialog. Max range is 10 kilometers. Cannot be used with SJ at the same time for low risk. Can't use with low risk / high risk at the same time. ESM, activate the ECM jammer cover for ally planes in support range. If equipped more, ALQ-99, increase support range. It's the same effect like ECM jammer function in aircraft, no operation time and cool time. Only ESM is off when player turns it off, is shot down, or all ally planes are out of the support range. Can use with the low risk, high risk, and the SJ at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just jump right into it. No. EWS screen. Dartbang pass. Let's fucking start. Let's mess with them a little bit. About 5 kilometers, altitude 300. Now. Okay, here we go. There they are. Now we just wait for them to get that lock and start shooting. Come to a nice clean cruise control. Yep, there they are. And they're launching them. Yeah, they're going, Jesus. Oh, they got me in a lock now.
Counter. Sat flare.
Boogie on out.
Altitude.
Use that terrain masking. A lot of nice. Oh wow, my gear's still down. That's embarrassing. It's too funny.
Pull up. Altitude.
Oh. The game's over now. They got a passive lock on me, but unless I get them to their firing, they're just shooting into a mountain. So I'll go that. We'll stay on this heading for a second. Clear their lock. Oh, there goes another one.
Sat flare. Counter. Sat flare.
Oh, that was a close one. You hear that little whoosh sound it makes. Oh, there comes another.
Pull up. Counter. Pull up. Sat flare.
Yeah. They definitely try to get closer. And this is where the EWO would come in handy. Let's go ahead and get that on. And increase altitude. Okay, that's weird.
Altitude. Altitude.
Flaps up. Alright, once again with some feeling, please. Max range is oh, okay, I see I'm out of range. So, can't be that far out. Then it just defeats the goddamn purpose. Where are we currently? Oh, there we go. They're coming in for me. Coming for you. They better hurry up and jam them before they fucking... Come on. There it is. Alright. Oh, they stopped firing on me. They're definitely looking, their launchers are probably way up there now. Yep, there they are. And this is where we would fucking... Let's see. Yeah, they're like right there. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Growler cannot be defeated by any form of anti-aircraft weapon. You know, I just had those were Rhea batteries, 4 missiles apiece and 8 total, and here it comes. 3, 2, 1, jammed. Oh, here they come again.
Counter.
3, 2, 1, jammed. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Oh, Cronus radar, missile away. Cronus radar, missile away.
Counter.
I put down a third Cronus, but yeah, at this point, those things are just, you know, big ass door stops. Oh, there you launched another. And oh, they gonna make it? Well, if I can chaff them. Chaff them. Oh man, that's too funny.